Hi, Janelle here. I am so excited for today. Joanna and I, are going to partying like a pro. So just give us a minute to get joined up on this live and we will start our conversation. Okay, so it is taking its time. Here we go. There we go. Awesome. Hi, Joanna. Hey. Every time there's just always this thing. So we got to figure it out. Good. Thank you for staying with us, everybody. Here we go. Partying like a pro. It is the season to party. And let's be pros at it. It's about coming out stronger at the end of all of this than when we went in. Wow. How many of us, oh my gosh, Joanna, really, how many, me included, and our clients have talked about how awful they feel by January 3rd.
Yeah, besides digestive issues, the hangover that comes with that, right? The dehydration. So everyone is ready after the first to get on something, if it's a detox protocol or just a life change. So we're going to help you today, and we're going to go over some tips, things that can support you during the holidays. And of course, we don't want you to miss out. We want you to have fun with your family and friends and just enjoy yourself. So, yeah.
So we're going to dive in. So brainstorming about partying like a pro, what's helped us and what has helped our clients. So like Joanna said, our favorite and most successful tips. Joanna, I'm going to have you dive in on the nutrition and supporting our body side first.
Okay, yeah. So the first thing is
on the nutrition and supporting our body side first.
Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm listening. I'm checking if there's any questions on the other side.
So there's the echo. We're like, hello, we're here. I like it.
How do we party like a pro? Be prepared. So that's the most important thing. Being prepared, knowing yourself. If you're prone to eat more, you want to make sure that you eat maybe something prior to the event, something healthy. But also make sure that you're more social during that time. Enjoy yourself. Make sure you really take care of your digestion. And what that means is while you're at the event, if you're more prone to constipation and gas and bloating, take some digestive enzymes with you. Or, bring some ginger chewables with you, because that's going to help you with your digestion too. You can also make a ginger tea, any kind of cardamom, fennel, any teas and herbs that you really like that can support you. And I do like digestive enzymes because it's really easy. You can throw them in your bag and you can take them with your meals. So that's really important. And then, of course, you're going to be tempted with eating more sugar, more fat. Now, everyone is different, right? I am Greek, and in our tradition, there is a lot of food and a lot of animal protein and a lot of sugar. So the animal protein, as an example, Greeks love lamb. I can't do lamb, but if you are prone to have something that's rich as lamb, what you can do is you can have some apple cider vinegar with that. That helps you dissolve, emulsify the fats, support your gallbladder at the same time. And you can have, again, the digestive enzymes would help with that. I like also to add some spices that actually bring on digestion. So if you wanted to add a little bit even of ginger powder on your food, you can do that. That'll support you too. I mean, really simple things, right? And then when you go home, don't continue the eating part. Just, drink some water, help the body relax. And and you also want to stop eating at least 4 hours prior. If you do eat a little bit later, just make sure that, that you're aware of it and that your body is not going to rest as well. And then you need to rest the next day. So every action has a reaction. And one thing with alcohol, so the alcohol causes dehydration, right? So if you know that you are more, that you can handle more alcohol, and even if you can't, if your body will be getting more dehydrated. So things that you can do is drink electrolytes, drink some water in between. So if you have a glass of wine, have some wine, have some water too. And then B vitamins are really good, especially when we have hangovers. Or if we want to prevent hangovers, you can take some B vitamins right before you start drinking.
Now, is that the day before, an hour before?
No, like right before.
Oh, like right before. Okay.
Right before, you can take it even during. If you're prone to headaches and some people get really nauseous with alcohol, but they still drink it. But it's really the hangover effect. So the next day you don't feel like I can't get up and there goes my entire day.
Awesome.
Yeah. And electrolytes. So you can do a powder electrolyte. You can drink some mineral water. That would help too. Some San Pellegrino as an example. Add a couple drops of liquid ginger if you wanted to. Then you cover kind of both. Vitamin C, you can do a vitamin C powder or vitamin C capsules, because that's another thing that gets depleted. It's your B vitamins and your vitamin C. And a good rule is, if you're drinking alcohol, don't drink it on an empty stomach. That's going straight into the bloodstream. So just make sure that you eat something or snack something before you start drinking. We want you to have fun and enjoy yourself, but how can you be prepared and enjoy yourself and party like a pro?
Is there something you said we could eat things or snack on things? If I'm going to be drinking and I'm nursing a mule, for example, or whatever drink, and is there something that's better to snack on than other things that support, I guess, give you a better support?
Some crackers would be good because they can absorb the liquid. This is not a time to eat salad. Just some carbohydrates, something that absorbs that. I like crackers, a little bit of bread, something to absorb that. And then if you feel like while you're drinking, oh, I'm not feeling so good, I'm absorbing it too fast, again, eat something to balance your blood sugar.
Okay. So something with protein in it, or does water help at that moment to have more water?
Well, yes, water and some good food, some good nutrients, some good quality toast if you wanted to, some crackers, anything that's handy. And you can always take your own crackers and your own little snack bag with you, especially if you know that your body is more sensitive.
Okay. And then support it with the electrolytes, support it the next day to help it detox and remove from your body faster, easier.
Absolutely. If you don't feel like having a green juice the day after, just make sure that you drink your electrolytes, take more B vitamins, get some rest, some warm tea, water with lemon, anything, because the liver is what really takes a toll. And how do we support the liver? You can do some dandelion tea, some burdock tea, but really staying hydrated while you're drinking, because the dehydration causes, a lot of the issues. So that would be so good for you. Staying hydrated, grab your electrolytes, And, you can always, if you're feeling really sick, take some activated charcoal. At the end of the day, feel like, I just had too much of everything. It's just, or bentonite clay, and that will help to absorb some of those toxins too.
Because we really just, it's about overload, isn't it? It's about the toxicity. Because even if you're not a drinker and you're eating maybe the more sugars, like that tends to be my thing. I eat a lot more sugar during this season than I do in general, because in general I just don't. But I love the homemade caramels, and there's just a few of my faves that are out there that I'm like, ooh, I love that. And so it's about helping my body detox that. So it'd be the same principle, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the same thing. No, sugar gets you just as high as alcohol, right? Just in a different way. And it's once we start eating sugar, it's also hard to stop. So balancing with sugar, if you have sugar cravings, I would add some protein first. So if you know you're more prone to that, have a little bit of avocado, something that has fat, some nuts and seeds, and some protein, and that helps balance the blood sugar more, and then you end up eating less of the sugar.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a chaser. It's a pre-chaser. Like,
oh,
here comes the sugar body. Get ready. I love it, and it's really a cultural thing. Our social this season, the holiday season, there's a lot of cultural influences, and depending on our backgrounds, like you come from a Greek background, and food was really an important part. In my background with my family, it was the presentation of it. And great grandma, like mom and I have shared stories about how great grandma could make something out of nothing, and they would but it was the presentation of it, and that was so important, and that was her love language. It's a part of giving and loving those that are coming, and hers was the presentation. Sometimes it's the food and the kinds of foods that you make. And I feel like these things, Joanna, are so positive, and we need to embrace that and take a look at the different, it's rich, it's the different colors, if you will, of the tapestry that we is our background and how we grew up, and the different influences that we've brought into our life. And that's what makes an event special to us. I think the thing that I want to really speak to, that I've observed in my own life and I've observed in our clients, is that people, then some of these things become rules that we become slave to, and that's where it crosses over into it's unbalanced. Because if it isn't supporting us, if it isn't resonating with who we really are, then some changes need to be made. And when I was married, there was a culture of we went to, I don't even know, like 6 to 10 parties during this holiday season. And guys, I like being social, but this did not resonate with me, and it was exhausting. And I'm really intuitive and empathic, and it would just deplete me down to nothing. And so this is where these expectations can become this unhealthy space for us, and we'll do it out of guilt, we'll do it out of the feeling I need to, all these expectations that we'll put on ourselves, and we become the martyrs. And this is really where, are we partying like a pro, or are we becoming the martyrs? And which one do we want, really? Which one do we want? And it can be like, and one of the pictures that came to me is, it's like a boat. We are a boat. And I'm either a mother or I'm a matriarch of a group family. I'm the leader. And so we're doing for everybody. But am I looking to what I need and what is balance for me? Are we tapping into what is supporting me and keeping my battery charged? Where's my balance? What parties of the 10 parties really are the ones I'm like, no, those resonate with me this year? Tap into the family. What's resonating for us this year? And if I'm doing an operating, and you and I have talked about this, tapping into our heart a lot, how important that is with how we eat, how we plan our lives, you know, and all that, then I'm acting in support of myself. So that this boat, if I'm a martyr, I'm taking the boards off the bottom of my boat and building a little shelter on the top to take care of everybody. Well, how long are we going to stay afloat doing that? So taking the guilt and the shame out of it and saying, keep the boards on the bottom of your boat, nurture them, oil them, maintenance them, do whatever it takes to take care of you so that you have abundance. You're giving out of abundance. And that energy will truly nurture those that you are intending to nurture. What a different picture that presents. So partying like a pro has these different aspects to it. Go in. What do you want to do? You want to go have fun? Then go have fun. Know how to take care of yourself. If you're there to nurture people, go. And then being intuitive and really picking and choosing wisely.
Yes, I so agree with you on that. It's very interesting during this time, people are getting more stressed because there's all the parties to go to. And it's okay to say no. It's okay to take care of yourself first. So one thing that I noticed through the years with my clients and my staff is they start going out, they start the party already in the beginning of December, and they're constantly sick. It's like, I got a runny nose, I got a sore throat. I'm like, seriously? You know how to take care of your body. But even though there's not that much drinking involved, there is not much, they're pretty well balanced with their meals too and their foods. But it's that energy that they put out, the running, the gathering, the not missing something, and it really takes a toll on your body. So putting yourself first and saying, this is how much I can do this month, and doing it that way, and instead of pleasing people. And I'm a people pleaser too, and I have to say no, because I tap into my body, and it's like, how much can I handle? Besides giving to my family and to my friends, how much can I give out and do? So that's so important, Janelle. I like brought that up. And yes, the I grew up in, because food is everything for the Greeks, but I grew up in Germany, and the Germans drink really heavily. They party with alcohol, and the Greeks party with food. So it was quite a balance to see growing up. And I didn't figure out until later, the emotional aspects of some countries and their traditions and how that affects their health and their digestion. So yeah, every culture is different. So we have to honor that and just say, but what is best for me and what really works.
Yeah. And then we talk a lot about, like I mentioned before, we talk a lot about tapping into our heart. And some of our viewers might be like, well, how in the world do I do that? Because that's not something that's taught it's not taught everywhere. And so the question's real. How do I tap into? So you and I have a really cool program. Love it. And it's really a popular one because we guide people in how to tap into their heart space. And there will be blocks, things that you don't even know are there because you're used to living with it. But as those things are removed, emotional blocks or blocks to success, blocks, you name it, and or toxicity that we're holding in our body, how do we clear, how do we detox, all these things that are so fundamental. When those things are removed, people are connecting to their heart space. That intuitive knowing becomes crystal. And what's the value of that? Oh my gosh, you're not running around blind. Your body already knows what it needs. Learning to tap into that. Joanna, how huge is this? It's huge.
It's huge. The main reason is, so if you start a diet, whatever your New Year's resolution is, right? Or even if you just go out on Christmas to party, if you are not in integrity with yourself, if you are not, and I don't even want to say it's self-sabotage. So how does self-sabotage come in, right? It's when there is an instability and there is something that's behind the scenes that's, yes, I want to do that, but and I can't do that. So we have something in mind. It lasts a week, it lasts 2 weeks. If it's a diet, if it's a New Year's resolution, but then the following through is really what's missing. And a lot of people, because they need that accountability, and accountability is really huge, especially as we're moving through our emotional blockages. How can we like stay strong on our feet and stick with what we want to do?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, you know, they start something and they don't follow through, or they say, you know, I'm just going to wait because there's the fear aspect, you know, am I going to succeed? But, you know, at the end, you always succeed because, you know, you when we live in fear, we can't succeed. So what does it take for you to take that first step and say, no more, I'm going to stop this here right now, I want to move forward? And when we start releasing those blockages of fear, only success starts coming in, because now we don't have that fear of failing. And it's not a failing, it's just we're not ready to move forward. But 2022 was all about, I'm saying was because we're almost at the end, about you know, laying things out for us. Where do I want to be? What do I want to do? And then 2023 is for us to execute our dreams. Let's do it. We want to execute whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are for your health, financial goals, anything that's out there. And it's all there for us. So let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So party like a pro, have a blast for the next 2 weeks. What's left of December, even only a week and a half. Oh my gosh, the way time's flying. We want to support you. Next Wednesday, Joanna and I are wanting to spend an hour with you. We want to spend an hour with you, getting you ready. We want to really say thank you to 2022. Thank you for everything that it's brought into our lives. Have a gratitude workshop with you, bringing meditations, bringing you some more nutrition ideas. Joanna always has these wonderful recipes she throws in as bonuses. Awesome. And just all the loving support and knowledge. So join us for the so next Wednesday, the 28th, and we'll make sure you get that Zoom link to that. And then on January 11th, we don't want you to miss out. We want to just serve you again and help you be successful in your New Year's resolution. So we'll be getting that information to you. And our gift today is a meditation, the Party Like a Pro. Set yourself up right before you walk out the door. It takes you just 5 minutes. Set yourself up to really energetically support yourself, emotionally support yourself, and that's going to support your digestion and everything you intake energetically and physically. So we wanted to give that to you free because we love you and we love that you're here. So get that. Just say yes, please, in this chat whenever if you're joining live or if you're watching the replay, just say yes, please, and we'll make sure you get the link to that Party Like a Pro pre-party meditation that will support you. It's one of my faves. So enjoy that, and thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, and for next Wednesday, guys, please show up. Come. We're not going to do replays. We're just there for the group, to support the group. You have to sign up for it. It'll be a private group, and we're going to help coach you through a successful next year on how to, you know, help you for the next steps that you want to do. We're going to do a lot of fun things, and we're going to be your accountability partner. So we got to help you through this. So please sign up. from all of us and the team, Merry Christmas. Enjoy this joyful time. Have fun. Don't forget to take care of your body, and God bless. Thank you.